Well, go on, sports fans. Welcome back to another Premier League video. I'm your host, Joe Meyer,
I'm Rush.
and this is Decided Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting, and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people, but before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one. Leave a comment under the video and subscribe to this or that Sports TV, please. I almost forgot our name. Talk to them, bro. We want them to.
I want you guys to share the video. This is because if you guys share the video to at least 10 people and ensure you garner 6 subscribers, I bet you Rush won't forget the name.
Not at all. It would be impossible.
You know how many subscribers you'll also have by the end of the day?
Holy, people. But now we're going to speak about the Premier League. I think it's week 10 of the Premier League just concluding, bro. We're going to speak about it. Arsenal sitting pretty at the top of the league. Liverpool still struggling. Man City, applying the pressure, seeming to want to take over at the top of the league. We're going to cover it all, bro. So let's get into the fixtures and just break down each one. And you know what we do. So, first fixture of the week, Bournemouth got a win over Leicester City. Now, I thought Leicester City was going to make a run now. They got a good win last week, and they came into this weekend and just lost to Bournemouth. Didn't expect that one.
What can you say when a dog is down, it's just down. They did play well last week. So we were expecting them to use that as a springboard, especially a Bournemouth fixture. One would really and truly want to take Leicester City in a game like that. However, it just didn't work out as you'd expect it to work out. But so it goes, right?
Yeah, not much to say about that fixture. That's a fight at the bottom of the table.
A peripheral fixture.
Yeah.
Better fixtures to come.
All right, and speaking of better fixtures to come, the Chelsea fans are supposed to be happy right now, picking up some results. Chelsea winning 3-0 to Wolves, and that's a good result for Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea will be in and around the top four, bro. They are applying the pressure. They're quietly going about their business, to be fair. They're not too far off the top four. In fact, they're 4-4, 8 points off the top. I said that's a good amount of points, but they're in the top four at the moment. What do you have to say about Chelsea?
Yeah, and I mean, I said all that I had to say about Chelsea before the season began. Obviously, it's not necessarily gone as I expected it, but I did predict them to get the fourth spot. The top four is not necessarily as I predicted it right now. However, I did predict Arsenal to finish higher than Tottenham, and I did predict Chelsea to finish in the top four. So some things right, some things are unexpected, but Chelsea managing to pull out a good win against Wolves. Wolves have suffered from a few injuries as well as suspension. So, it's a tough result for them. I think Wolves, to be honest, Wolves have not been doing great this season.
Not at all.
They've done well with not conceding goals. But the moment where they lost Collins, like we saw where the ship started to sink from that point, and man,
bro, if they don't pick it up soon, they'll be in a relegation fight. They're in the relegation zone right now. Even though it's 10 weeks in the season, we have 28 more to go.
Yeah.
And still a far way to go, but sitting in the relegation zone after 10 games is not a good sign.
They have to do better, especially considering that I selected them as my surprise team this season. And you know what? They've been very surprised.
Of course, this is a surprise.
So I guess my predictions haven't been all bad if you look at it in a technical sense. But yeah, Chelsea still the favourites and coming out on top. That's what you'd expect.
I agree. The next fixture, Man City 4, Southampton 0. Southampton also flirting with relegation, and Man City applying the pressure at the top of the league. At some point, we expect Man City to take over. Even as Arsenal fans, we're trying not to say we're going to win the league. We're trying not to say that we're competing for the league. And somehow we're expecting, somewhere along the line, that Man City will just run away with it. What do you have to say about Man City beating Southampton 4-0?
Southampton is a team that we did, in fact, predict to go down. But I definitely predicted them to go down.
Same.
And they've been performing just as expected, probably even slightly better. But Manchester City really battled it. This could have easily been 6 or 7, and they only managed to score 4 goals. And I heard Pep threatened Haaland to sack him and see him playing in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Was it because he missed so many goals in the Southampton game? Haaland got the sack. City really played comprehensive and good football. They're very attacking, but they could have been better in front of goal. And the result was par for the course.
Bro, City are playing some. They're playing some entertaining football.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. Manchester City, they're one of the best teams to watch right now.
They're the best team to watch, right?
As safely say they're the best team to watch. Arsenal competing for that best team to watch spot. But yeah, Man City doing what we're expecting. Not much to say about Man City in the 10th week of the season. They're doing Man City stuff, winning games 4 and 5 and 3. They're not conceding against Southampton. That's something that you expect from Man City. So nothing special there. The next fixture of the week is Newcastle beating Brentford 5-1, and some would say that is a surprise result.
Yeah, as in. Okay, so
the outcome not surprising, but the result in terms of 5-1, the score.
To be fair,
that is surprising.
I'm not sure if I had the conversation with you. I said that this could be a Brentford 1-0, or it could be a Newcastle 4-0. So I'm not surprised about the scoreline, because I predicted that it was definitely possible that it could swing this way.
Yeah.
Newcastle is very, very capable of scoring goals and scoring them in bulk, and I think their acquisitions have been picture perfect. Whoever is responsible for their management and for their player acquisition, their scouting department, so on and so forth, have been doing an amazing job, and they've gotten all the right pieces put together, and they have a team at St. James's Park. They have a team, and I do believe that Newcastle can beat any team on their day.
Yeah, Newcastle is a really good team right now, and they're doing well in the Premier League. The thing is, coming into this week, they did well last week, don't forget, and now coming into this week without their star man, their marquee signing, one would expect the game to be a bit more competitive. Put some respect on Brentford name. They're doing well in the Premier League so far. Nowhere close to relegation. This is their second season in the Premier League after being promoted. So I expected a more competitive match, but Newcastle just ran away with it. And I can't even say I'm surprised of the outcome. But 5-1, I expected Brentford to put up a better fight than that. Or regular boy Ethan Pinnock, he's back. Not the greatest match to be back, not the greatest performance, not the greatest comeback performance, but he was back in this fixture. Boy, did Brentford take a beating.
Happy that Ethan Pinnock is back.
Yeah, for sure.
Ethan Pinnock is going to be carrying us to the World Cup alongside him.
For sure. Yes, a window coming up in November, just before the World Cup.
We saw the Antonio, we saw the Bobby Reed. Now Ethan Pinnock, it's your time to uphold a commitment.
Keeping up with the reggae boys coming soon. Anyways, the last fixture on Saturday was Brighton 0, Tottenham 1. Again, Tottenham just scraping their way through the league. Just getting results together. I watched that game to the end, and I saw Conte celebrating like this is the final game of the season or something. Man, fist pumping, jeering at the fans. Bro, it's 1-0 against Brighton. You're pretty good.
Brighton is a good team.
Brighton is a good team.
Brighton
they played awful.
A 1-0 win against Brighton, even as an Arsenal fan, I would take it. Brighton is a solid team in this Premier League. Don't be mistaken about that. And the way Conte plays, Conte is what you'd call a negative football. He's anti-football.
He doesn't care.
Anti-football. So, Tottenham managing to eke out results, that's all that matters. They just last week could not manage to be one of the top teams in the Premier League, and it just is what it is, But I think it's a good result for Tottenham.
For sure. And in fact, I don't think Tottenham deserved to win that game, but they won the game, and that's all that matters. Brighton were on them, and they missed numerous chances.
Yeah.
But Tottenham got the win. Tottenham, silently making their way, not even making their way to anywhere, but silently staying in the top 4 and creating some distance between them and the rest of the pack.
Yes,
on Sunday, Crystal Palace beat Leeds 2-1. Mitrovic slowing down. Picking up a little niggle.
Yeah, Mitrovic didn't play.
Yeah. This I'm talking about. This is Leeds.
Yeah.
Leeds slowing down. So with Rodrigo and Harris and all those guys slowing down as a team.
Yeah.
And what do we have to say about Leeds?
You're going to always have those teams who are going to start out hot and start out on fire, and eventually, there's a statistical concept called regression to the mean. And
this is what we're seeing.
We are going to see that from these teams. We didn't expect Rodrigo to score 20 goals. We didn't expect Harrison to get 12 assists or 14 assists. So, this is happening where Leeds are coming back to me. I still think Leeds are a solid team, but they're not necessarily a formidable Europa League / mid-table team yet. Mm-hmm. I think there's a bit more to build. Keep in mind, the last 2 of their best players this season. So now it's reflecting what we expected. Using Calvin Phillips and Rafinha, this is how we're expecting Leeds to play.
And the thing is, on the other side, Crystal Palace is a really good team. You know, Patrick Vieira, I don't know how he gets what he gets out of Crystal Palace. These guys, Zaha, Olisu, all those guys, they're putting in some real good performances for him. And I must say, Crystal Palace is a really good team. You know, hopefully they can take that next step. I know they want to take that next step to say be in and around the Europa League spots, but it's taking some time to come. Next
They
fixture,
have a good coach, just need some good money now.
for sure, some investment. The next game that I wanted to get to, you know, I kind of jumped the gun a while ago. West Ham picking up some form, and Fulham dropping form. Yeah, you speak earlier. Mitrovic didn't play, but West Ham, Skamaka, what a goal! No celebration. Turning their season around after a poor start. West Ham and Fulham regressing to the mean after a brilliant start. What else do you have to say?
There's no way, as just like the term regression to the mean, there's a term progression to the mean as well. And there's no way this West Ham team built the way they're built, you know, playing in the facilities that they're playing with, the players that they do have. There's no way they're going to remain at the bottom of the table. There's no way West Ham was going to be relegated. So it's about time they start stringing some results together, and that's exactly what they're doing. You know, I didn't see this game. You know, I had some errands in the morning, but the result I'm not surprised with. You know, I had West Ham to beat Fulham.
Yeah.
You know, Fulham has been doing well, but West Ham, let's just face it, you know, punching at a higher weight class than Fulham.
Yeah, and West Ham is a better team than Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham is well coached, and Fulham have some standout players, not playing with their star man in Mitrovic for this game. So this is not even a surprise result for them.
Yeah.
My game of the weekend, though, Arsenal versus Liverpool 3-2. I'd say a really, really good performance. More than even the win, that's a really good performance. We've been Arsenal fans for some years, bro, and I can't remember the last time I see Arsenal put up a fight like this against Liverpool. Definitely not over the last 7 years where club have been in charge. So I'm happy. I'm happy as an Arsenal fan, man. It's a good time to be an Arsenal fan right now.
Man, 2 words, Thomas Partey. You know, he's so good. He's so good. He just sits in that midfield so well, and he just runs the game without doing too much.
Here, 2 more. Gabby Martinelli. My gosh. But continue your part on Partey.
Yeah, so you know, our midfield, you know, especially our central defensive mid position, has been something that Arsenal has struggled with. You know, we've had issues with personnel and so on and so forth. But I think Partey coming into his own and being somewhat healthy just shows exactly what we can do. You know, he allows Odegaard and Granit Xhaka to express themselves and to do what they probably wouldn't have had the freedom to do in the past. And it's just showing. Arteta is such a good coach, and you see that defensively, the way they trap, the way they press, the way they stay organized. You know, it's Arteta has them playing at a level above their talent, bro. I really do think so.
Yeah, Arsenal first 11, bro, is brilliant, and they can compete with any team in the Premier League this season. In fact, I think Arsenal could give any team in the world some trouble this season in terms of their starting 11. The problem is the depth, bro, and whenever we start to see some injuries, remember, we don't have Emile Smith Rowe, and we won't be getting him back anytime now.
Yeah.
Partey is injury prone. Odegaard will pick up his niggles. Zinchenko seems to be struggling.
Yeah.
Tierney is injury prone. Gabriel is known for his 1 and 2 hamstring problems. You know, so I feel like, you know, whenever the fixtures start to pick up, and hope we will have a break in December, which is a
And
good
the
thing.
fixture that starts to pick up now. It's just
In November, I should say.
It's just a Monday. It's just weekend, midweek, every week until the World Cup.
Yeah. So hopefully this team doesn't break down.
And the thing is, which is why I'm happy that we're in the Europa League this year. You know, people might say, "Oh, Champions League." That, you know,
we're never going to win it. So
let's try to win the English Premier League, and you know, use the Europa League to rotate our players, because we've been rotating in the Europa League so heavily, and I think that has given us an advantage on so many of these teams.
Yeah.
And I think this is what will probably keep us in the top spot until the World Cup, bro. What happens after the World Cup, you know,
only God knows.
But I really do think we can continue to maintain a lead on Manchester City, especially considering that we managed to win the Tottenham game and the Liverpool game thus far.
Yeah, and on Liverpool struggling to turn it around. And guess who's their next game? Manchester City. My gosh, are they going to have a rough October?
They'll
Liverpool.
lose that game.
What is that?
Liverpool will lose that game.
I would predict that. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But Liverpool, man, they tried in the game. I saw some spells where, you know, they had their moments in the Arsenal versus Liverpool game. But my God.
And it's weird because you can see that Klopp is baffled.
Is he running out of ideas?
Because he tried to go to the 4-2-4 weird situation, and he had allowed Partey and Xhaka to just, have their way in the midfield. Because of that, because he failed to start a defensive midfielder, he started Henderson Thiago. That's not going to work against this Arsenal team club. It's not going to work.
I take it. Some will say,
I bet they're not try that against Rodri, Silva, and KDB.
No, they're definitely going to get some more respect.
Or Gundogan and KDB.
I don't know what he was trying. And even in the game, Trent was getting roasted. Salah was anonymous. Tomiyasu, what a master stroke from Mikel Arteta, and he pocketed Salah for the whole game. Firmino coming on and doing what Firmino does. Firmino scores against Arsenal. That's just what he does. Right? And yeah, overall, a really good game. My match of the week. And Liverpool fans, this might be the year follow to the top four. Liverpool, they're 14 points behind Arsenal right now. The league is over.
Do you want to make a prediction? Will Liverpool make it to the Champions League?
Still, bro, I still know what Liverpool are, and I still know that they can go on a run and it's 2 seasons, bro. I think I'll make that prediction in January.
Will Chelsea and Tottenham be bad enough to allow Liverpool to come back and catch them? Because that's just all it boils down to right now.
True. And will Manchester United be able to scrape some results and put some pressure? I don't know. I think in January I'll have some more information and I can make a better prediction. I don't think right now is the time to make it. Just 10 games. Everton 1, Manchester United 2. It could have been 3-1, but I disallowed goal from Marcus Rashford. Wanted Everton to win this game just because I don't like Manchester United. I think I said that every week, but it is what it is. But Manu, again, putting some results together.
Cristiano Ronaldo managing to get on the score sheet, and he finished it like, one of the greatest players of all time. Is Cristiano Ronaldo being treated unfairly?
Is this the time where Cristiano Ronaldo will get his 10 to 15 games in the Premier League starting every game? It could be, bro, because Manchester United fans, some of them complain, bro. You have a Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench, and we're seeing when they're seeing, because I don't care who I see, and they're seeing Martial and Rashford up front, and okay, very good players. But when they talk about the goal scoring prowess, when they talk about the brilliance of Cristiano Ronaldo in front of goal, I can see why they're upset. And so maybe Ten Hag just wanted him to settle down. We heard a lot of things in the summer. And maybe this was just a time where, hey, Cristiano, relax a little bit. Get your head back in the game. You're not leaving. You probably wanted to leave. You don't want to play in the Europa League. It's fine. Play some ball now. And maybe this is the moment. Hopefully it's not. As much as I like Cristiano Ronaldo as a footballer, I don't like Manchester United. And he's seen his best here. So it's whatever for me. I really don't care. I really don't care. The last game of the week is Nottingham Forest versus Aston Villa. That's a 1-1 draw. Very boring game. Liam Bailey not playing though. Yeah. Something to note, picking up an injury. Again, man, boy, this guy can't get a break. I want to see a full season from this guy.
Man, and I'm worried about it, bro. Not from an Aston Villa perspective, but as a Reggae Boy perspective, I do believe that Liam Bailey is the future captain of the Reggae Boys. And he has to stay fit, he has to stay on the field. We want to see him in all the friendlies. We want to see him in all the competitions. We have Nations League in March, we have friendlies, and the GFF seems to be getting their act together.
Yeah.
Please stay healthy, Liam Bailey.
Bro, hopefully it's nothing serious. And we can see Liam Bailey soon. Because even just as a fan, I'm not an Aston Villa fan, but I like Liam Bailey as a player. I can't say I'm borderline a Liam Bailey fan. I watch, you see when I watch matches, I watch just for Liam Bailey. If Aston Villa is playing, even Bailey is a more entertaining match, I'll watch Aston Villa just for Liam Bailey. So I want him to do well. Hopefully it's not a big one and it won't affect this season too much because he's been having a decent season. He's been having a good season.
And I thought, he was probably ready to step up now and accelerate in this season.
Yeah, but you see 4 or 5 games on the bounce and a breakdown. No, I don't like to see it. But people, this is our Premier League video for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nice little reasoning. Don't forget though to like, comment, share, subscribe to this or that Sports TV. And what you want to do, bro?
Share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure to get us at least 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys watching right now can get us 6 subscribers, do you know how many subscribers that will get us by the end of the day?
Poly people. But for now, this was this or that Sports TV.
I will.
Yes, sir.